work sample sessions. I am recording them, so you can go back to the day that I did that work sample session and use the recording to help you. Okay.
I submit it.
Okay, perfect. Christian, I'll double check really quick just to make sure that I can see them. Let me see. Did y'all click the submit button, Christian? It's not showing me anything on here. Let me show you what I see. And it might just take a second to upload too. But make sure when you click on that Padlet, you click submit. Christian, do you want me to walk through it one more time just to make sure y'all were able to do it right?
No, because I'm going to take up the whole class, so I'll the class is over.
Well, here, do this since y'all have already completed it.
Yeah.
Come back at let's say 11. Let me see when this is supposed to be. Come back at 11:20.
Okay.
Okay, so y'all don't have to sit through something he's already done.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you then.
Okay, girl.
All right. Okay, y'all. So let's look at the top of the first page. So you're going to write number 1 if you have not already. When you have a model like this, remember our top number is the shaded portion. Our bottom number is the total number of pieces. So to find our bottom number, you're just going to count up how many total pieces you have. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 is our bottom number. Let me get my marker. So we're going to write a 10 and then our line. Now to find your top number for your fraction, you're going to count up the shaded parts. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 is our top number. Okay, so our fraction for model number 1 is 9/10. To find that fraction, all you do is divide. So 9 divided by 10 is 0.9. Okay, 0.9. I'll give you guys just a second to write that. Austin's good. Okay, let's look at this next model. Now this has a lot more pieces in it, right, than this first model does, but it's still the same thing. Top number is shaded pieces, bottom number is total pieces. So a quicker way to find a total number of pieces when you have a lot is to count how many is in the column and how many rows there are and multiply. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 down. 10 times 10 is 100. So that is our bottom number. We have 100 total pieces. Okay, so if we sat here and counted up each one of these squares, there would be 100 of them. Now, we know each column has 10, so we can count by tens to find the shaded number. We have 10, 20, 30 pieces plus these single ones. So 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 38 pieces shaded in, so that is our top number. Okay, so our fraction is 38 over 100. Then to find our decimal, we're going to divide those two. So type in 38 divided by 100. And that's going to be 0.38. So now we are finished with numbers 1 and 2. Make sure you guys have those down. Okay, let me know in the chat box when you are finished. Just type the word done, D-O-N-E, with these two problems. Okay, Jamal is finished. Austin, are you finished?
Almost.
Okay. Charleston, are you finished copying? He says yes. Okay. All right. Austin, you finished? Yes? Okay. All right. Let's go to the second part. So numbers 3 through 10 in your workbook look like this. Okay. It says write a decimal equivalent to the fraction. So up here we have 5 over 10. Are we supposed to be doing this on a test? No, this is in your workbook, Austin. In your math workbook. If you don't have your workbook, you're just writing it on a piece of paper because this is your work sample for quarter 3 for math. Okay. So for number 1 up here, for number 3, it is 5 divided by 10, which is 1/2 or 0.5. So write number 3, 0.5. Okay. Number 4 is 4 divided by 100, which will be 0.04 because we're in the hundredths place now. When you look at your decimals on the right side of the decimal, you have the tens, the hundreds. So since it's over 100, that's why we had to put that 0 there. All right, number 5. Now we have a whole number. So instead of writing a 0 first, we need to write our 5 and then our decimal point, and then a 3 because we're just in the tens place because it's over 10. So 5.3 for number 5. All right, number 6, we're in the hundreds again. We have 60 over 100, which is going to be 0 because we don't have a whole number, 0.60. Or if you don't want to write that extra 0, you could just write 0.6. All right, number 7, we're in the hundreds again. So we have no whole number, so that's a 0. And then 78 here, because it goes all the way to the hundreds, tens, hundreds. Okay, number 8, we have a whole number again, so we know that's what we start with, that 10. Then we put our decimal, and we have a 6, but we need to put it in the hundreds place. So we've got to put a 0 first, and then our 6. So 10.06, because it's out of 100 and instead of 10. If it were 10, we wouldn't need to put that 0 there. All right, number 9, we have another whole number. So we start with that whole number, which is 5. Then we have 26 over 100. So we put 0.26. So number 9 is 5.26. Okay, number 10. Austin, I hope you're copying these down. This is your work sample. It is for a grade. Number 10, your whole number is 24. So you write that first, then determine what your decimal is. Here it's only out of 10, so 1 over 10. So we're just going to put 0.1. 24.1. Okay, Let me know in the chat box when you are finished with these problems.
I need to erase one of the parts.
You need a what?
Erase one of them.
I need to erase one of them?
I need to erase one of them.
Okay, go ahead. So if you're watching this as a recording, Jamal, if you have your workbook, you don't have to write it on paper. You're just writing it in your workbook. It's page 139 in your math workbook. The only reason Austin and Charleston are writing it is because they don't have their workbooks. So if you're watching this as a recording and you needed to pause here, just pause the video. Okay, we're going to move on. If you three that are here need me to come back to this page, I can just come back to it, okay? But for now, let's move on. Okay, we're turning the page. This starts on page 140 with number 11. It gives you the word form, and it wants you to write the decimal form. So 3/10 is 3 over 10. So as a decimal, that is 0.3. So write 0.3 for number 11. Number 12 is 5/100ths. So that would be 5 over 100. So that means in our decimal, we need to go all the way out to the hundreds place. So that's why we put that extra 0 there. That's the tenths. Here's the hundreds. So 0.05 for number 12. Okay, number 13, we have 8 and 4/10. So here is our first problem where we have a whole number. So 8 is our first number before the decimal point. Then we put our decimal, and 4/10 is 4 over 10 or 0.4. So your answer for 13 should be 8.4. All right, number 14, you have 2 and 4/10. Y'all look at this. Anytime you see the word and, you know you're going to have a whole number before the decimal. Okay, so 2 and 15/100ths, we're going to write our 2 first, then our decimal, and then the fraction 15/100ths is 15 over 100. So we're going to write 1/5 because that goes into the hundreds place. So 2.15. All right, then number 15 is 9 and 400ths. So we have our 9 that we know goes first, then the decimal, and then 400ths is 4 over 100. So to put that 4 in the hundreds place, we need to add a 0 in the tens. Okay, so your decimal for 15 is 9.04. Give you about 30 seconds to get those, and then we're going to move on to the last group of questions. That is 16 through 20. If you're writing on your own paper, you can go ahead and number the rest of your paper. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Here are our last problems. It wants us to write the word form of the decimal that they give us. Okay, so here we have 7/100ths. Okay, so you're going to write the word 7. Then a hyphen and the word hundredths. Okay, 7/100ths. That is what you should write for number 16. That is the word form of 7/100. Okay, number 17 is 5/10ths. So write the number 5, the word 5 rather. Put your hyphen, and then tenths. 5/10ths. Okay, number 18 is 18/100ths. So we're going to write the word 18. It is hard to write with my mouse. And then a hyphen and the word hundredths again. I guess I could have used the text tool. That probably would have been easier. Let me use that for the next one. 18/100ths. Okay, number 19, you have 5.4. So that is going to be, we have our first whole number here. You're going to write 5 and 4/10ths. Wow, that text tool was so much easier than trying to write it with my pencil. 5 and 4/10ths. Oh, I forgot my hyphen. Let me put it in there. There we go. 5 and 4/10ths. We got one more and you guys will be finished. Then we can upload them together on our Padlet. 5 and 4-10ths. All right, let's look at our last one down here. We have 6.30. So that is going to be 6 and 30/100ths. 6 and 30/100ths. Yes, Charleston.
I can't see.
Can you see it now?
I can't see it.
You can't see what?
I can't see 19 and 20.
Okay, here, I'll write it out to the side just in case. So 5 and 4/10ths. And then let me just delete this so I can write it. Number 20 is 6 and y'all making me do it the hard way. That's okay. 6 and 30/100ths. Oh, I almost write hundreds. Okay, phew. Using that mouse for writing is not fun. Perfect, Austin. So I'm going to get you to upload it in just a second. If you wrote on more sides than one, you'll have to upload 2 pictures so I can see all of your problems. Okay? So I'll give you guys just a second to do that, and then I'm going to screen share how you're going to upload what you just did. Okay. So Austin is finished.
Can you go back to the other one?
Yes. What numbers?
3, 5, 3.
These. All right. There you go. Okay. Jamal's finished. Give me just a second, Jamal. And you can upload yours. So Jamal, you'll have to upload 2 pictures since it's 2 pages. So if you didn't get any of these, here is numbers 3 through 10. Charleston, make sure you got those on your paper. I'm going to go ahead and put the Padlet link in the chat box. Jamal, you can go ahead and click on that. Find the column that says math. Look under that and click the plus sign under math, and then you're going to type your first name where it says subject, and then click on the camera button, take the picture, and then click submit. And I'll walk you guys through that in just a second. And if you're watching this recording from the YouTube video, I will put the Padlet link in the description box. You may have to copy and paste it. I'm not sure if you'll be able to click it. Austin and Charleston, y'all let me know when you're finished so I can show you guys how to upload it. Okay, I think Austin's finished. Charleston, are you finished copying?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so let's look at how we're going to upload it really quick. Jamal and Austin and Charleston, y'all come back to the live session really quick just so you can make sure that you're doing it correctly. Okay, so y'all watch me first. So we're going to go through a trial run really quick. When you come to this page, you're going to go under where it says math right here. Click that plus sign. Don't do it yet. Wait, Austin, not yet. See right here where it says subject. Charleston, come back to our live session. You're going to type your name right there. So for example, Austin would put Austin S. Do not put your first and last name. You can put your first name and your last initial. Then you're going to click, after you typed your name right there, this camera button. Okay. When you click that, it's going to bring up a camera and you're going to hold up your paper. So hold up the first page to where I can see all the problems. Don't hold it way back here because I can't see it. Don't hold it way up close because I can't see everything. Try to fit all the problems in one picture. Then you're going to take the picture like this. Austin, watch me, buddy, until I'm finished. You're going to take the picture where Miss Brown can see all the numbers like this. It'll give you a countdown. And then you have to click this save button. Okay. So you're going to click save there. And then the last step and the most important step, you have to click submit or it will not post. Okay. So you're going to do that for your first page and then do the exact same thing for the second page. Okay. All right. You guys try. Go ahead and click the link for me.